Second. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Sound check as always. How is the sound? Sound check. Yeah, a little bit of new visual. Give it a second, everybody. Alright, too much text still? Too much text? I believe not, right? Hopefully. No, I mean maybe, right? Just maybe. Alright everybody, let's start. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is Mike, the FX boss, broadcasting live on YouTube and other streaming platforms like Teams. Everybody, how is everybody? Happy December, 1st of December, wow, right? Never forget, trading is a learnable skill. When you learn the correct way, the goal is to bring you from zero to a millionaire trader in 3 years, everybody, in an institutional way. What does this mean? You're first an analyst, then you become a trader. Alright, this is the Contrarian Fibonacci. Yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Never forget, everybody, if you didn't receive the free manual, send me an email to the Gmail, okay? Just send me an email like, oh boss, send me the free manual. It's alright. And if you want, everybody, the free ebook, the little book of trading secrets, you know, please visit the website www.fxbossfx.com. Okay, and never forget, you're going to graduate from this course when, number one, you have your charts set up and ready for trading. Number two, you have your strategy in place, you understand why you win, why you lose. And number three, you have a complete understanding on how this market works so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Risk disclaimer, this stream is not trading or investment advice. We are here to learn. Hello Alex, how are you? Happy Monday, happy December everybody. And this is new, right? A little bit, we are changing the layout. So before we go to Pathway to Riches, everybody, this month event, so in December we're going to have Mike's Lazy Crypto Portfolio course. Alright, so yeah, cryptos are falling, but coin, let me see, coin market cap. Give me a second everybody, if I can join. Alright, I need to enter again. Give me a second everybody. So cryptos are falling, right? And where is my portfolio, right? Portfolio that made 18,000%. Alright, we are back now to 12,000, right? It was up in here 18,000, you know, almost 19,000, right? You know, 19,000, so from 1,000 to 19,000, and now we are down back to here. Okay everybody, so we're going to talk about how to build your hedge fund in cryptos if you want. And next month, you know, in January we're going to have the Market Wave Mastery course, and February then we're going to have we start the virtual office trading event for the advanced traders, you know, not for beginners. That's new. Okay, and Pathway to Riches, everybody. Number one, finish the Forex course 101, like we're going to finish this year. Number two, join the Advanced Institutional Trader course, also called FX 202. And number three, join a capital group, everybody. You know, you cannot get rich on your $1,000 account, right? Okay, you need those 1 to 3 if you want to get rich, potentially, right? Alright, that being said, everybody, join Mike in lesson 49. We're going to learn how to adjust the Contrarian Fibonacci in an uptrend. Okay, everybody, type in the chat a currency pair that it's in an uptrend. Otherwise, we are going to go with GBP, JPY. Everybody, type in the chat a currency pair that it's in an uptrend, right? So we're going to find the Contrarian Fibonacci. Boss, should I have the Contrarian Fibonacci on the 4 time frames? As an analyst, the answer is yes. Okay, as an analyst, the answer is yes. okay? As an end, you don't need to trade the contrarian, but you need to have it as an analyst, okay? If you want the Fibonacci package, everybody, with the pictures and the slides, alright, the contrarian Fibonacci, we use the contrarian Fibonacci to number one, trade the retracements, which is risky, and to find the capital C of the original Fibonacci. Trading rules: until the sub-D extension of the contrarian Fibonacci is still inside the AB boundary of the original Fibonacci, you're entering trades with probability 50-50. The JPY, wrong answer, Alex. The JPY, it's at the monthly band going down. Pay attention, Alex. I mean, ay. Those guys who are finishing Forex course 101, those mistakes are not acceptable anymore. You have a currency pair going down and you put AUD JPY, it's not up, Alex. Ay. Need to get better, more skilled. Number two, if you can find the contrarian Fibonacci with the projected sub-D extension above or below the capital A of the original Fibonacci, you're entering 80 to 85 probability trades. When you find the capital C, your stop loss should go 10 to 100 pips below or above the capital A of the original Fibonacci, and your take profit should go 10 to 100 pips, it depends on the platform that you are using, below or above the capital D of the original Fibonacci. When you find the capital C, you should check the trend direction from the larger time frame and compare it to the lower time frame prior to entering the trade. The last thing you need to do is to identify in what zone are the Fibonacci's on the larger time frame. Rally or deep retracement extension. Rule: for high probability trades, we should always enter in extensions and in the same direction. All the other trades are low probability. It's not that difficult, right? When you read this, when you read this 5,000 times, you know. And Fibonacci charting trading rules: the contrarian Fibonacci is nothing more than a Fibonacci that is going in the opposite direction of the original one. We will draw the contrarian Fibonacci using the same rules as the original Fibonacci. Simply identify ABCDs and sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D. Hello Olga, how are you? JBP CAD, nice choice. As contrarian Fibonacci is another pattern inside the original Fibonacci, a structural pattern of the original, then the sub-D extension must be inside the original Fibonacci, cannot break the A. Forex course 101 Fibonacci charting / trading concept from the manual. When we find the contrarian Fibonacci that has a projected D extension, sub-D, out of the AB boundary, that means that we have found what is called the confirmed C. A confirmed C has a probability of a reversal of 80% on average, when the non-confirmed C has a probability of 50%, right? I mean, not that difficult, right, everybody? This is from the previous classes. Okay, so let's go to charts, alright? Let's open GBP CAD first. And GBP CAD, everybody. Let's try to find the contrarian Fibonacci on GBP CAD. If we have time, GBP NZD. Olga and Alex, I need the day, okay, and I need the hour for the two of you to start next year. And again, I need to do this, everybody, and I need to JForex sometimes need to be restarted, not a big deal, so let's restart it again. Let's restart JForex again. Okay, so Olga and Alex, please, the two of you talk and fix a day. Okay, preferably fix Mondays to have class every Monday, or fix Fridays to have class every Friday. Okay, fix a day, everybody, in an hour. Okay, doesn't really matter what hour. Okay, everybody. If you can't because you're working, like, but this is the last one, I spoke to Olga, very good. Then we can do also Saturday and Sunday, but many times we have classes, right? I mean, extra courses and meetings. Alright, everybody, GBP CAD. Give me a second. Okay, everybody, is your Fibonacci original one on GBP CAD as mine? Check your charts. Type in the chat, yes, is the same. Or type in the chat, no, it's not the same, everybody. Do you have the same? That's the A. Up in here, that's the B. Somewhere down in here is going to be the C. And up in here somewhere, the ABCDs. Do you have the same original Fibonacci? Everybody, do you have the same as I do? GBP, yes, GBP CAD monthly chart. In the meantime, I'm going to put the sub-base, we are starting next year we're going to trade together for 6 months, everybody. 6 months, you're going to see $1 million accounts, live accounts, not demo accounts. It's going to be fun, You're going to see people draw down, It's going to be fun. Sub A, sub B, sub C. I mean, you're going to learn a lot, makes sense, everybody? And it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be quite challenging. Olga says yes, the same. Alright. Can we chart the contrarian, everybody? Can we chart the contrarian, yes or no? Can we chart the sub A, sub B on GBP CAD monthly chart? Type in the chat, yes, we can chart, or type in chat, no, we cannot chart. Yeah, we're going to have some interns too next year. The accounts are ready, everybody. The hedge fund accounts are ready for the interns. We're going to have a crypto trading account starting from next year, and then 2 forex trading accounts. I'm talking to Raldo, maybe we're going to have also an index account. No, not demo. None of this is demo, everybody. Those are live accounts. Live accounts, real money. But again, it's not for beginners, right? Back to Fibonacci's. Can I chart sub A, sub B, sub C on GBP CAD monthly chart? Hedge fund trader Alex. Yes, we can chart. No, we cannot. Everybody, what are we missing? Why we cannot chart the sub A, sub B? Everybody, who is smart enough? I cannot chart. Where would you chart? No, we're not judging anybody. I'm a nice guy, don't worry. Where should I chart? I'm telling you, we have no contrarian. Should I chart my sub A at the first circle? Should I chart my sub A at the second circle? Or should I chart my sub A at the third circle? And I'm telling you, we cannot chart the contrarian, not yet. We cannot chart, not yet. Everybody help Olga out. Olga says, yes, we can chart. Okay, where would you start? First circle, second circle, third circle, everybody? Yes, it's short. Exactly. Exactly, everybody. for you to chart the sub A on the third circle on the highest high, the absolute high, the starting point of a sequence, you need to have a low. We have no low in here, so no contrarian Fibonacci. Okay, everybody? Learn this stuff. GBP CAD weekly chart, if I'm not mistaken, this would be ABCDs. Do you have the same as I do, everybody? Type in the chat. In the meantime, I'm going to produce sub A, and I'm going to produce the sub B, and I'm going to produce the sub D, sub A, sub B, sub D, and of course the sub C. Sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D. Okay, so question number one, do you have the same Fibonacci as I do? And that's going to be the capital A, alright. Up in here is going to be the capital B, AB, and that's the C. The C is the lowest point in an inside the AB boundary after the B before the market hits the appropriate extension. Talking about the original Fibonacci. Okay, check everybody, do you have the same numbers as I do? We are on GBP CAD weekly chart. Yes, the same, alright? Alright, where would you start your contrarian, everybody? Would you start your contrarian Fibonacci at the first circle, at the second circle, or at the third circle? Where would you start your sub ABCDs? Alex, participate in the conversation, everybody. Don't be shy, we don't bite. Don't be shy. Oh, what if I say something wrong? Oh, what if I make a mistake? You are going to make mistakes anyway. It's part of the game. of February, we start the virtual office. If you're an advanced trader, you can join. Send me an email, alright? Send me an email if you're advanced. Alex says the third, that's the sub A, that's the sub B, Fibonacci retracement tool, and we do have the contrarian, right? I'm going to, let me see if I can make it bolder, bigger, there you go, sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D, okay? How do you see this market playing out, everybody, in the coming weeks? What do you think? Should you buy the original Fibonacci, or should you short the contrarian Fibonacci? How do you see this market? Analysts? Or do you see any other patterns happening as we speak? The Fibonacci theory says if you buy this C, capital C, if you buy the capital C, alright, then this trade, like, I mean, right now, you know, if you buy right now, this trade has a 50% chance to go up, as it has a 50% chance to go somewhere up in here and then go back down. Make sense, everybody? This is what the Fibonacci theory is trying to explain to us. By the way, market wave extension, retracement extension, we are still in an extension of the market wave, right? Change in the short-term trend, high to, this was the high to low, if I'm not mistaken, so we're still here, right? This is still the market wave, and transparent like this, and there you go, market wave. The original Fibonacci is stronger, right? There is no right or wrong on strategy. How do you understand probabilities as an analyst? There is no right or wrong. You can buy, you can sell, you can do whatever you want. Boss, the market's going up. Are you sure the market's going up? You know? Come on, analysts, we're almost ending the Forex course 101. Tell me what to do. I'm the trader. Everybody. There is no right or wrong. Don't be shy. Make sense? Should you buy the original Fibonacci? Should you sell the contrarian? Or should you do something else that it's not related to the Fibonaccis? Use all the knowledge from January and try to figure out what is happening on GBP CAD on the weekly chart. Yes, this is called spatial intelligence. You are looking at the chart and you have a read on the chart. You know? Come on, everybody, don't be shy. What is there? You can say golden unicorns and rainbows, not really a problem, you know? It will some point have to reverse for the retracement. Everybody, pen and paper right now. Let's talk about a little bit Fibonacci trading. Okay. Fibonacci doesn't work in consolidation. Okay. So me as an analyst, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I see this market is in consolidation. Okay, everybody? Something like this, you know, maybe, just maybe, you know. So how I see this market, me as an analyst, I'm seeing this market going up to here somewhere and then bouncing up and down, alright? So it doesn't really matter what I do with the two Fibonaccis, okay? So even if you sell for the time being, tomorrow it's another day, if I sell the contrarian, I'm predicting as an analyst that the market is locked in consolidation. So no profit for me. I mean, maybe short term, you know, inside the consolidation, you know. And if I buy the capital C, you know, it's not really an issue because the stop loss goes below the capital A, you know. But it's emotionally challenging for you to wait for the market to come down to here somewhere, you know, before the market goes back up again. Okay. Nevertheless, we found the contrarian Fibonacci. Okay, so moving forward, GBP CAD daily chart, and give me a second. Did the market hit the D extension? ABCD, everybody, give me a second. Where is the widget? Okay, what's the 1.890, 1 point high, 1.891, 891. All right, so widget out. All right, everybody, do you have the same Fibonacci as I do? The market hit the extension, so you have a new Fibonacci, everybody. The original one, everybody, original Fibonacci. Do you have the same Fibonacci as I do, the original one? Hello, Ricky, how are you? and that's the A. Everybody, do you have the same Fibonacci as I do? That's the A. That's the B. AB. That's the C. A, B, C, D, right? And then we're going to talk about the contrarian, A, B, C, D. If it's on the monthly, those pairs, we are not charting with Fibs at all. Wrong. Wrong, Olga. You should have the Fibonacci's on the monthly too. Everybody, don't mix apples with bananas. You are using Fibonacci's to predict movement, price action as an analyst. Okay? Now when it comes to trading, we have a rule, Fibonacci doesn't work in consolidation. But wait for the, Olga and everybody, wait for the course, alright? Okay? You should have Fibonacci's on the monthly, weekly, daily, and then the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, period, end of story. You as an analyst. You as an analyst. Then if you want to trade it, it's another story, right? Forex course 101, it's one book, everybody. Forex course 202, the advanced institutional trader course, it's completely another book, believe me. It's a different book to read, you know. I mean the pairs with the consolidation. Yeah, I told you AUD, NZD, you don't need the Fibonacci. Not necessarily, you know. USD CHF, you don't need Fibonacci. Okay? Everybody, do you have the same as I do? Do you have the same Fibonacci as I do on GBP CAD daily chart, everybody? We have 3-4 pairs which are in consolidation from the monthly, exactly. AUD, NZD, USD CAD, Euro GBP, and USD CHF, you don't need to have the Fibonacci on those pairs, alright? I mean, not necessarily. Everybody, do you have the same Fibonacci original one? In the meantime, I'm going to put now the sub A, B, C, Ds, alright? Sub A, sub A, sub B, sub B, sub C, and tonight Enrique is going to judge Romildo as an analyst. And Romildo is going to judge Enrique as an analyst, you know. Tonight we're going to see how those two guys are going to yell at each other. But my question is different. When we see the consolidation on the weekly, should we continue? Olga, yes. Again, you are mixing apples with bananas. Yes, you should chart the Fibonacci. Okay, everybody, am I clear? Am I clear, everybody? You as an analyst, you should chart the Fibonacci's. Okay? On the other pairs, I'm seeing consolidation. Chart the Fibonacci. That's an order. Are we clear? That's an order. Don't try to invent hot water, everybody. Should we continue charting the daily if we see the consolidation the weekly? Yes, you should. Yes, you should, Olga. Any combination of questions, the answer is yes. You should chart the Fibonacci. Okay? When I'm saying Fibonacci doesn't work in consolidation, I'm talking about trading, not talking about charting. Olga says, clear. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, clear. All right. They choose the bet. Not with Olga. No, not yet. Not yet. It's too soon. In about 6 months, maybe. In about 6 months, you know, I mean, it's too soon. Okay. All right, everybody. where should you start to chart your sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D? Alright, should you start charting LX2 at the first circle, or should you start charting at the second circle or sub A, B, C, D? No, with Romildo and me. Well, we will going to see, right? We will see tonight. I'm bringing the bet. I always have the bet with me, everybody. I have always the bet with me. You know, I used it this year, and now it's already broken. Where is the other part? See, everybody, I used the bet this year with some students already. So, and it's broken, right? I broke the bet. I'm not going to say any names, but you know, I mean, I've been telling the guy 6 months, don't do this, don't do that. And then one day say, do you want to become a professional trader? And he said, yes. I said, okay, TAM! And it broke, you know, say it broke. I'm buying a new one, you know. 6 months, come on, I mean, 6 months, it's time, right? Second, alright, exactly, second, this is our sub A, alright. So our sub B, everybody, is the first low as soon as possible, right? That's the sub B. Whoops. That's the sub B. I'm going to try to, there you go. Sub B, sub A, sub B. Give me a second. Sub A to sub B. I'm going to change colors, contrarian. And here, there you go. Sub A, sub B, sub C. And finally, they're down in here, it's sub D, right? Okay. We have the contrarian Fibonacci and we have the original Fibonacci, everybody. Okay. Do you have the same as I do? Eric is saying, oh, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, we'll see tonight, you know, maybe. Do you have the same contrarian, everybody? Boss, is it wrong? Max is asking on Teams, boss, is it wrong if I short the contrarian Fibonacci now? There is no right or wrong, everybody. Make sense? There is no right or wrong. If you are shorting the contrarian Fibonacci now, your stop loss should go above the sub A and your take profit should go to the sub D, alright, everybody? There is no right or wrong on strategy, there is no right or wrong on what pattern you are going to trade, okay? Just be aware that maybe, just maybe, we are in consolidation. Make sense, everybody? Blue. Just be aware that maybe, just maybe, you know, we are in consolidation. Make sense, everybody? You can do whatever you want. There is no right or wrong. Olga says yes. All right, and the last one, and then if we have time, we're going to go to GBP NZD. The 4-hour Fibonacci, everybody. Whoa. Back in time, right? Wow. Back in time, back in time. Did anybody finish the Fibonacci on the 4-hour chart? Okay, let's do it together quickly. ABCD, if I'm not mistaken, ABCD, this looks like good, looks like high, this looks like good too. And did the market break? Here the market broke, and then here the market broke again, and up in here the market broke again, and broke again, and so far broke again here. And give me a second. Alright, so I'm going to start from here. We can clearly see that the market broke the Fibonacci several times, right? And just quickly, everybody, if I'm not mistaken, of course, this is going to be the original Fibonacci. Red goes to red, and I'm not sure, again, you know, it's doesn't help. And 1760 high, 17606175. So it didn't hit the red. And this one, it's what's the low? 174, 17456, 568, 562. Alright, so you know, this would be the next, and if I'm not mistaken, of course, green goes to green. Let's try to find the original Fibonacci on the 4-hour chart. If the market is going to, so here red goes to red, right? Red goes to red, and that's the high. There you go. And oh, so the market is going to break again. The market is going to break again the Fibonacci, so we need to go from here to here one more time. ABCDs, ABCD, ABCD, lowest point. Give me a second. We are here now, right? And the last time the market was up in here, this is the ABCD, and the market is going to break again. Okay, can you see everybody now? Fibonacci doesn't work in consolidation, right? Up and down, right? So I need to still chart it. Give me a second. And it cannot be the same candle, you know. Give me a second. High, there you go. And again the market is going to break me here and break again here. So here, right, the most recent Fibonacci is from here to here. Give me a second. And then blue goes to blue. This would be the second one. Broke again, and there you go, from here to here, you know, and broke again, right? Broke again here. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Out this one, out this one, out this one. ABCD, right? ABCDs. Now if you go on the downside, let's see if it's going to break too. And from here to, let's go on the downside, just check in, you know, maybe if we are still. Give me a second. Again, the market is not helping. So from here to here, and then from here to here, right? Okay, so we're going to see everybody how this works in consolidation. All right, do you have an up Fibonacci on GBP CAD 4-hour chart, everybody? I mean, do you have any Fibonacci original one on GBP CAD 4-hour chart? Do you have any Fibonacci? When this happens, you simply type in on the chart, you know, market broke fibs multiple times. The market broke fibs multiple times, that's it. Do you have any Fibonacci original one, everybody? I mean, you can chart it, right? You need to wait for another higher high. Okay. There is no right or wrong on charting. There is no right or wrong on. I have all of them, but Forex doesn't not want to open my 4-hour time frame. Okay. Next, GBP NZD, right? We have 15 more minutes. Alright, so Alex was asking for GBP NZD. GBP NZD. I don't know how to help you, Olga. On my side it's working perfectly, so everybody go to TradingView. Okay, have 2 platforms, charting platforms. Don't be dependable just on one. Okay. Again, it's frozen. I need to restart the JForex platform. So again, give me a second. I need to open it again. Alright. Yes, TradingView, in my opinion, everybody, it's the best charting software, you know, ever. Okay. If you ask me. They're different. I mean, there is NinjaTrader I never used, so I don't know, right? I mean, people are talking very good about, you know, you have Smart Trader if you want to. You know, there is no right or wrong, right? Okay, GBP NZD. Let's check, everybody. Do you have the original Fibonacci as I do on GBP NZD? Monthly chart this time. I'm going to type, this is the A, that's the A. That's the A, everybody. That's the B. Do you have the same Fibonacci original one? Somewhere down in here is going to be the C. Somewhere up in here is going to be the D, right? Can you chart the sub? So let's go step by step. Do you have the same Fibonacci as I do on GBP NZD? Type in the chat yes, type in the chat no. And we have Enrique, we have a butterfly for you here. Everybody, Enrique and Raldo, those guys love butterflies. Fibonacci fans. Enrique, look, just for you, Enrique. We have the butterfly, right? There you go. Whoops. Heraldo and Enrique love butterflies, everybody. Here to here to here to here. There you go, everybody. How do you like the butterfly, huh? Wow, I mean, right, wow. Do you love the butterfly? Can you see the butterfly, everybody? Butterfly pattern. You have the butterfly, the shark, the unicorn, the elephant. Let's short the market, you know, it's a butterfly, you know. Elemental trading, you know, whatever is that out there. No, I'm not against, I mean, why not? You know? Alex and Olga, do you have the same Fibonacci as I do and everybody else online? Original Fibonacci on GBP NZD monthly chart. Nice looking butterfly. In the meantime, everybody, I'm going to move forward, alright, because time is of the essence. Talking about the GBP NZD weekly chart. Do you have the same as I do, everybody? Same Fibonacci? Capital A, capital B, capital C. Do you have the same? That's the capital A down in here, capital B up in here, capital C of the original Fibonacci is down in here, and the projected, the extension is going to be somewhere up in here, capital D. Not yet. Enrique, we're far away from the Fibonacci's, me and you. Okay, you cannot jump forward classes, I've been telling you. Try to learn, but you cannot jump forward classes, alright? And the contrarian, we don't have it, alright? Olga, do you have the same Fibonacci on GBP NZD LX2? Or do you have a different one? Fibonacci mastery, we will see, everybody. The group is going to decide, right? There are multiple courses. So far we have the market wave December, everybody. December we have the crypto portfolio, and January we start the market wave mastery, and February, Monday, February, everybody, Monday, February. Oh, my bad. Should be 16. Yeah, it's okay, so it's the weekly plan. But anyway, 16th of February we start the virtual office trading event. We're going to trade together for 6 months. It's going to be fun, you know. You're going to see live accounts. You're going to see multi-million-dollar accounts, everybody. All right, and not demo accounts. All of those are live accounts. Alex says not yet. What are you waiting for, everybody? Are you building your charts? Okay. Olga, do you have? So this is now the last, everybody. Back in time, see, we had the contrarian, but it broke, right? Okay. Sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D. Before we finish for today, that's the A on GBP NZD daily chart, the original Fibonacci. That's the B. Up in here, that's the B. Down here somewhere, that's the C. And somewhere up in here, for the foreseeable future, that's the D. Alright, and the market broke the contrarian, alright, so out. Let's see if we can build a new one. Still not yet, right? I'm just going to prepare myself, everybody, for the contrarian. Give me a second. So sub A. Boss, how can I apply to internship for the virtual event? Send me an email. Sub A, sub B, sub A, sub B. I cannot take everyone, but some of you we can take, everybody, as an intern. Sub A, sub B, sub C. But I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy, right? If nobody told you, trading it's what it's considered a high performance profession. Trading is a high performance profession. It's not that easy. We're not talking about retail traders, you know, on $100 account and trading, you know, something every then and often. We're talking about I'm talking about retail traders working as institutional traders. That's why I call it, it's virtual office. You literally work for me. And I can fire you, and it's not a joke. I can really fire you. Makes sense? I fire then and then some people, you know. I fired already, you know. Make sense? This is a profession, you know. When you're in the Forex course 101 as an analyst, you are, you know, but you're trying to level up your awareness that you are in a freaking business. This is not a joke. Alright, in the virtual office. Okay, everybody, so we don't have the contrarian on GBP NZD. Okay, we have just the original ones, alright. Can you see it? Okay, everybody, so build your charts, right? And before we finish for today, let's see if there is anything else so we can learn from the manual. We learned this in the previous lessons. If the projected sub-D extension level will break the capital A of the original Fibonacci, then we have what is called a confirmed C. Between the original Fibonacci and the contrarian Fibonacci, the original is stronger. The original is going to win 7 to 8 times out of 10. This is statistically proven, everybody. Alright? So you have not confirmed C, confirmed. A confirmed C has a probability of 80% chance, not the probability of the trade itself, but talking about direction, okay? This is charting, you know, confirmed C. Picture, right? On the left, you see the original Fibonacci, and on the right, the contrarian Fibonacci. As you can see, the sub-D extension level is out of the original AB boundary, up in here, red circle. So we can say that our C is confirmed. Alright. Sub A, sub B, sub C. Okay, the first contrarian Fibonacci, then you adjust, you know, as the market. I mean, we've learned all of this, you know, sub A goes to sub C. CB goes from the sub D next level, you know. Alright, moving forward. Yeah, and then we're going to talk about, you know, trading Fibonacci numbers, the original Fibonacci and the contrarian, talking about alignments, you know. How are you going to, not today, but in the coming lessons, how are you going to trade the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? Which one is going to win and why? Sir, can I buy the original Fibonacci on C and hold it until we reach the D? What do you mean on C? Alex, what do you mean on C? Can I buy on C? What does this mean? In the Fibonacci Mastery, where you're going to become a Fibonacci master trader, we work heavily on alignments, you know. And you need to be skilled on multiple time frame charting and trading, you know. Hedge fund trader Alex, what do you mean by can I buy the original Fibonacci on C and hold? Okay, everybody, so I'm not sure why Alex is saying, but when you put the stop loss on the capital C instead of the capital A, you increase the risk of being stopped out by 80%. Statistically proven too. I'm not sure what you mean, Alex, but everybody makes sense? Talking about trading the Fibonacci, if you put the stop loss on the C, you are increasing the chance of being stopped out by 80%. This is from the Fibonacci theory, is statistically proven. We're not saying right or wrong, you can do whatever you want. There is no right or wrong on charting, there is no right or wrong in the markets, there is no right or wrong in strategies, you know. Make sense, everybody? There is a logic to the market, there is a logic to the market wave patterns, there is a logic to the Fibonacci patterns too. Make sense? There is a logic behind what you're trying to do. Okay, everybody, I need to go. See you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, build your charts as a boss. You are not aware that you are the boss of your own account, everybody. This is a business. Okay? Don't let 2026 to be just another year. Okay? See you tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong.